everyone, this is Deepika from Langi Institute of Engineering and Technology. As a part of our ELCS lab, I am here to interact one of our senior Kanyakumari to share our experience in interviews and ELCS lab. Hi.
Hi Deepika.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How do you do?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Nowadays you are facing so many interviews. Can you share the experience in facing the interviews?
Yeah, we have faced many interviews. I have faced many interviews because first interview is a hexaware, and in that I was failed at the written, and after that I have faced many like projects, and that was a really good experience for me because they have been asked many questions which are related to our curriculum. So in that interview there will be a very straightforward because we have to say what we know, and our resume should be very strong because whatever they ask the question, those will always comes from the resume. So whatever you put in the resume, please be sure that you know everything about the resume. If you keep about the certifications, learn something about that course, because if you say that cyber security, they definitely ask about you the cyber security course, what you have done, and the projects what you have done, and you have to mention your strengths and the weaknesses. So you should be aware of that. If you keep anything in the resume, you have to know everything, and you should learn what. If you keep self-motivated, you think that they may don't ask about the self-motivated, but it was also very important because they want to know about your strengths also. And at the prolifics I have done a HR, but I rejected in that. So from that I have learned according to, and I learned some database management systems. In that I've learned what are the requirements, and I also done the TCS, and I have qualified in the TCS. So in that interview they asked about that database. In that database, they'll ask whatever is the queries. So you have to learn everything about that. So those are the interviews I have faced.
What is your inner feeling when you first enter into ELCS lab?
Yeah, first when I entered in the ELCS lab, I really excited to see that lab equipment and sitting arrangements. Really, I liked it. And after days passing, they given many activities, and I have participated in the jam session and group discussions. Really, it's very important to every person to be in a group discussion, because in interviews there is a specific round for this group discussion, because this is the elimination round. They might think that okay, I can speak in the group discussions, but without practice we cannot achieve those, because when COVID, because of the COVID, we lost many labs, but we have conducted from our home in the Zoom meetings. We have conducted many group discussions. Even Hari sir also helped us. If we do any mistake, he he encouraged us, and he said every mistake what we have done, and he corrected it, and we have done a great job in that also.
Do you think our ELCS lab helped you in facing the interviews?
Yeah, really, it's really helpful, because I said about the jam sessions. So he gives the topic, and we have to talk within a minute. So in interview also we have to be very confident. So I have learned from that group discussion and jam sessions how to be confident, and how to tackle the situations when here we both are there. We will only discuss, but whereas in group discussion there may be 8 members at 1 members. We don't know how much members we have. So in that we have to be like how to tackle, means if any persons will try to discussion start, so we have to give the chance to speak. So we have to be control and self-confident, and as we have also done very certifications courses in the communications like ORI and the staff, it also very helpful for us, because how to pause the situations and how to pause the sentences also learn from that lab. Really, it's a great lab.
Which activity do you like most?
I like the group discussions and the jam sessions. Really.
How can you tackle problems in interviews facing?
Yeah, first when the interviews will come, we may feel tensed, but after the starting of the interview, we will be like interactive sessions, because we have done many. ELCS lab is very important, because from that we have learned how to speak with the other persons also. So it's really great, because first we feel like we are very tense, but after when the interview starts with us, we will be cool, and we have to be confident, and we have to be because we have to be like, if he asks, we should be like confident, we should not be tensed, because whenever we feel like tense, we feel like he may ask one questions, we may give reply to that. So take our time, take a 10 seconds like that, think about the questions what he asked. So after that, try to give the answer so that you can easily interact with him.
What is the role of verbal in interviews?
Yeah, verbal is very important because if we NQT test is also there, no? In thesis NQT also verbal is very important part, because like aptitude, reasoning, and verbal is also very important. They may get many questions from that. So if we fail to answer those questions, we may lose the test. So we cannot go the other like HR rounds. We may not be good for that. So we have to keep we have to give same importance for the aptitude, reasoning, and verbal also.
Do you attempt any national qualifier test?
Yeah, I attended TCS National Qualifier Test, and I have placed in that TCS NQT, so I'm very happy with that. And with the verbal, I have got many marks with it.
Can you share your experience in NQT?
Yeah, in NQT, first round is we'll get 5 rounds. In that, first is verbal, reasoning. After that, aptitude. After that, verbal. After that, advanced reasoning and advanced verbal. After that, we'll get the coding, because Ninja is for only the aptitude, whereas the coding for the digital. If you place for the digital, we'll get a more opportunity for that to learn about the. When we go into that, we'll get more package, whereas in Ninja, we'll get a good package, but certain package is limited, and we have to more concentrate on the verbal and reasoning.
We're upcoming to face the interviews. Can you share your suggestions with us?
Yeah, always my suggestion to you is always be confident. Don't lose your confidence, because you have to be like whatever you put in the resume, make sure that you know everything about that. So if you may think like that, if I got like a project, but you don't know without knowing of the project, email, because the interview they mostly ask about the project. So always make sure that when you are doing any projects also, just learn about that something. If you know, if you do other documentation also, just go into that. So that you can track it.
Could you share your strengths?
Yeah, my strength is that I am an adaptable person. Why I am saying that I am an adaptable person is because from my second standard I am an hostler, so that I can easily adapt to any environment, and I am a self-motivated and self-learner.
Thank you, sister. It's my pleasure to interact with you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to interact with you. Thank you.